Hello world, this is the video tutorial on how to build a go-kart. So we're going to start off with this really long red brick right here, and we're just going to add these smaller red bricks onto it, like so, like that, and we'll do the same on the other side, and the final product would be that. So what would you do? What you would do next is you would get these even smaller red bricks, and we would put them here on the outside. So it should look like that. Shot. Alright, and we'll take this black rectangle and we'll put it into that gap right there. It should look like that. And finally, what we're going to do is we're going to get these two very long black rectangles, and we'll put it on. Make sure that this is this here is 4 spaces down, so it should look like that. And that is your main board. So for the engine, we're going to start with the main engine base, the black rectangle. And we'll put these 2 red thingies, fumble thingies, and make sure that the flat side is in. So it should look like that. Get this gray rectangle, put it in that middle like that. And we'll take this black square, or little flat thing, and we'll put it on top of that gray rectangle, because why not? And now we take the gray rectangle and the red rectangle. My finger's getting in the way, sorry. Yeah. And we'll just do that, like so. It doesn't really matter which position you put it, but now you have a little sense of which way is front, which way is back. This rectangle here is the back, this red part's the front. So the next piece is we'll get the pivot joints. We'll take the 2 pivot joints here, and we're going to put them together, like so. So they should be able to pivot. There we go. So they should be able to pivot. And we're going to put these gray caps on, like so. I like to keep it upside down so I can do this type of maneuver. A little bit easier than putting it on by hand. And we have it. And then we'll put that on here, so we can pivot like that. And we'll do the same on the other side. And same thing. pivot, and then we'll add it on like so. So now these both can pivot out. Or I'm out of frame. There we go. And then lastly, we'll put this black plateau to cover the main meat of the engine, and we'll add these grills on. So that is the engine and the main board. So I'm gonna hand it off to my buddy Randy over here.
Alright, so the next part we're going to do is the axle and wheels. You start with one of these long 8x2s, and you flip it upside down. You then place a 2x4 brick upside down in the center, middle. You then take one of these 2x2s with a prong and place that one on each side facing outwards from the blue brick. You can then flip it back over and place one of these with the prong or the spokes facing outward onto the prong of that one. Do the same thing for the other side. From there, you can then place the tire over that piece, making sure that it is smooth over that. Do the same for the other side, and you're done with one axle. From there, you do a very similar process for the next side. From here, we place another blue brick right in the center, but this time, rather than using a 2x2 with a prong, we use a 1x2 with the prong and a red piece for each side. We place the red pieces flat against on both sides, and then place the prong piece facing outwards just like you would on the other one. You then place the piece with the spokes, once again facing outward from those prongs, and the tires again as well, making sure you don't break your piece while you do that. Be sure once again to make sure it is smooth against it so your tires fit. And then you're done with that one too. Okay, so the next pieces we're going to work on are the axle and wheels and the chair. Start with the chair because it's the easier of the two. You need very few pieces for this one. You start with the black 4x4 and you place two blue flat ends straight down the center, like so. Then you take the 2x2 piece that fits into the socket of this one so that you get a piece that turns like so. You place that on the dead center of the back end of the chair, or of the flat piece, so that the blue stripe matches with the way the chair turns. Then you place a 1x4 on the bottom of the pivoting part so that you have the flat piece that turns with the gray one.
The last robot will build two bumpers and the steering wheel. For the first bumper, this will be your base. To begin, take these two black pieces and cause them to be centered in the middle on the close side, like this, with one on the side. Then you're going to put these two black triangular pieces on that end, on this side and on this side. Take the other red ones and put them right next to them in the next spot over. And then take this piece and attach it to the back in the middle like this. Make sure that it's on the top part so that the black bar is on the bottom. The same process follows for the next bumper. Keep in mind that for this one, we don't have any of the black triangles, so you can just put them wherever you want. As long as they're on the ends, of course.
Okay. Now you're doing the other robot?
Lastly, once again, attach this piece to the back. To build the steering wheel, you'll need these 6 pieces. First, take one of the red pieces and put it on the middle 4 pegs of one of the tan pieces. Make sure that the slanted part is facing on the outside. Take the other red piece and tan piece and do the same thing. Have the slanted edge on the outside, and then put them side by side like this. Then take the steering wheel and attach it to this, like so. And then attach it to this side with the longer edge, like so. To assemble it all together, we're going to start with the wheels. First, take the wheel with the red piece, because this is the back, and place engine on top. Make sure that it's centered so that you have an extension of 1 row on either side. Then, take the seat and attach it to the part that doesn't have this sticking out. So this side, like so. Make sure everything's secure. Then take the bumper, attach it to the bottom. Next, take the front, and we're going to go ahead and just put it right on top of the structure. Make sure that the front wheel goes on the side that has the extended black area. Place it on the end, and then take the back wheel with everything attached and place it on the back. Next, take the steering wheel and place it on the end of the front bumper, making sure that the tan piece extends 1 out. Yes. Also, make sure you don't explode the car. Okay, we'll put that up. Lastly, take the front bumper and place it under the tan piece. So.